It's the Mortgage Hour, courtesy of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Call them right now. Loan officers are standing by at 718-380-0006. Call First Republic Mortgage Bankers right now for all your purchasing and refinancing needs.
Will be falling into foreclosure. What can he do for them right now being a bank? Why is it he's more powerful than other institutions that's advertising out there? Why is it he cannot be compared where that is concerned? So Scott, let's talk. I know we're still on the refi tip, but I want you to explain to people how they can refinance and help themselves out of foreclosure before it even happens. By the way, one thing first. Got to remind the folks who are just joining us, we have a loan officer, a vice president in the building taking your calls. 718-325-5555. He's willing to help you refinance your property at 5.875%, paying off all your credit card bills. He's also willing to show you how you can purchase a home. The number, once again, 718-325-5555. Scott, some people are going to need help. Can you help them?
Well, I can help them. We can help them, and in some ways we help them because we tell the people what the truth is. Not what they want to hear, but what the truth is, what they should hear. There's a lot of people who have bought homes very recently. They got very aggressive adjustable rate mortgages, and they're in a bad way right now. They're coming to adjustment, or they're going to be coming to adjustment. They're barely making the payments as it is now. They weren't informed when they bought the house as to what it was going to cost them. If you've had your house for 2 years or close to 2 years, you know what? There's a chance that we can help you because you've gained some equity in your home possibly. But if you just got your house and you got an adjustable and it was really whacked up, the seller paid the closing costs by exaggerating the price and so on. There's a lot of you out there and you've fallen behind on your mortgage. The best advice for you is to negotiate a forbearance agreement with your existing entity and use an attorney to do that, because these guys don't want to foreclose on you if they don't have to. So sometimes we'll be honest with you and say, listen, you should get a good real estate attorney and look for a forbearance agreement. For those of you who have some equity in your home, even if you're in foreclosure, even if you're down 5-6 months or more, we can help, because we do have a foreclosure bailout program which allows you to be able to resolve your foreclosure situation with pride and dignity. You can get a loan on your own terms and be able to get out from under, get rid of your credit card debt that often drove you there in the first place, right. And you're able to not have to succumb to the distortions of real estate brokers who pass themselves off as foreclosure specialists. If you're going to deal with your bank in trying to negotiate a short payoff or any other type of arrangement, have an attorney do it for you. That's why we have attorneys. If someone's offering you, I'm a foreclosure specialist and I can work with you, I can represent you for free, this is a very big situation that you're involved with. However, those of you who are in foreclosure that own your house for a little while, at least 2 or 3 years, we may be able to help. And if we can't help, we'll tell you. John is here right now, 718-325-5555. Anyone who's down on their mortgage at all should be calling to determine what moves to make.
Scott, one of the things that I want individuals to listen to me on right now is the fact that, sometimes you need to sit down at that table, with the wife or with the decision makers. Thank you, DJ Sean, you're back in the building. Sit down with the wife or the decision maker of the household and do some projection. What will my expenses be for the next 6 months? What will my expenses be for the next year? What will my revenue be for the next 6 months? What will my revenue be for the next year? Okay, will we have a cut in revenue? Will my salary be going down? Will I be losing my job? Will my hours be cut? And make sure that your revenue exceeds your expenses by at least 33%. I'm saying it. This is my thing, because you need to have that buffer. Okay, if it does not exceed by at least 33%, maybe you need to think about where you will be getting money from. Because I can tell you this, surprises do pop up. Emergencies do pop up. Yes, when your uncle call you up and tell you that his wife is having a heart surgery and they have no medical plans and they need some help, okay, for that heart surgery, and you as a family member feel committed to help. How can you help if you don't have the money? And you're going to feel real bad because you did not secure yourself by refinancing, taking some cash out and putting some cash aside. That's the reason why Mr. Scott Siskin is saying house rich and cash poor. John Fahim said it the other day. He was in the building the other day, and he said it also. Sometimes we need to take some cash out of the house and put it in another account just in case of emergencies. We know how our lives move. All right? So people, you've got to do it. Emergencies do come up. Make that move. And also, you might see that you're not going to have enough money over the next 6 months to a year and might have good credit. Why not refinance your property and bringing it down? That's an option.
You know, the main thing is to be a step ahead.
That's it.
If you're not a step ahead, you're a mile behind. As soon as you feel the pressure, as soon as you're juggling those bills, as soon as you're transferring balances from one credit card to another, call 718-325-5555 or the office at 1-800-QUICK-LOAN and get the expertise of an actual loan officer to discuss your situation with you and discuss what moves you can make now and what moves you should make now, whether it be towards refinancing or towards negotiating a forbearance agreement. Either way, we're going to give you the truth, and we're not going to put a spin on it, and we're not going to try to charge you a fee or to allegedly help you with your foreclosure, and meanwhile all we want to do is list your property for sale because of a real estate operation. There's too many of these people out there passing themselves off as foreclosure specialists. Listen, we are a bank. If we can help you and lend you the money and let you do it straightforward, fine. If not, we'll tell you maybe you should sell your house, but we're not going to BS you into it. If you want to sell your house, feel free to let us help you. Our real estate entity can help you do that. But that's not what it's all about. What it's about is getting you the money you need to get yourself back on your feet. Anybody who's in foreclosure, I want you to pick up the phone now and call 718-325-5555. Speak to John Fahim. He's been with the company over 10 years. He knows what he's doing. And he will be able to tell you what the facts are. Cut through the hype to the facts. And get rid of some of that anxiety that you've been living with day to day as you've been trying to, borrow from Peter to pay Paul, as it still keeps spiraling and spiraling. Don't wait till you get in the spiral, because once you're in that spiral, you can't get out. And again, I want to reach out to those of you that are house rich and cash poor. I'm reaching out to you. You've owned your house 3 years or more. You have credit card debt, $25,000, $30,000 or more. Well, you know what? We can help. 718-325-5555. House rich, cash poor. Find out how a government-backed program can help you get your way out of it. And now I want to go back to Squeeze because we've got somebody really important to talk to.
Yeah, we do have someone very important to speak with. But once again, folks, yeah, man, you listen to the chatter, you listen to Scott yelling, you listen to Squeeze talking, but is it for real? How are you going to find out if everything that we're saying is not just some nice polished glazed gold? Well, it's very simple. You are smart enough to have a conversation, right? Yeah, you are smart enough to have a conversation. You're smart enough not to sign anything unless you truly understand it, right? Yes, you are much smarter. All right? And you are listening to Link Up, so you're truly a smart individual. No matter what country where you're from, if you're listening to Link Up, you are smart. So speak with one of the loan officers, get a little bit more education, do a little bit more research, and then you make your move. For purchasing or refinancing, let us help you. And that is First Republic Mortgage Bankers. We are here in the building, and we would like to speak with you about you buying a home. Let me just put it bluntly, in the future. You notice most of these individuals don't want to help you if it's in the future. They want to help you now. We're telling you, we want to help you if it's a year down the road, 6 months down the road. And right now, if it's not the time to refinance, we can help you 6 months down the road. Let us help you plan for that. That's what we are saying. You don't necessarily have to jump and run with us now, but we want you to be educated before you make any decision on that. Once again, folks, it is Link Up Radio 93.5 WVIP. Let me give you one of the most important numbers that you might have, and that you might need, and that is 718-325-5555. For purchasing or refinancing, we are giving out our business number here because the loan officers from First Republic Mortgage Bankers definitely is in the building. Also, I got to remind you, we don't do it enough. First Republic Mortgage Bankers number directly is 718-380-0006. The toll-free number, 1-800-QUICK-LOAN. A little bit more of information. Find yourself a Caribbean Link newspaper every week and read up on real estate and mortgages. Brought to you by First Republic Mortgage Bankers. If you can't find one, go to the all-new website put together by Ramon and Brian. And that website is the CaribbeanLinkNews.com. Sorry, CaribbeanLinkNews.com. And it's updated daily.